Oh, you're live. Alright, I'll wait till I see myself on the screen as usual procedure. How about now? How about now? Come on. I don't see it starting for me, everyone. Come on! Where is it? Okay, there we are. Where is it? Alright, as you can see, I'm live. Let me just adjust this a tiny little bit. So, we already got quite a bit of people rolling in here. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Artist Trends. My name is Corey, and in today's live stream, we are doing the number 10, or the 10th installation of Sunday Runday, and boy, have I got some breaking news for all of you folk at home. I'm gonna wait till the stream kind of hits its, I don't know, a little more people watching, instead of me having to repeat it for the next 10 people who come in or whatever. So, but it's very good news. You guys, I think you guys are all gonna like it. It's a lot of fun. So first off, we have if you didn't notice, the theme is everything is red. I don't celebrate Chinese New Year or the Chinese New Year or anything. I don't know much about other holidays and stuff, but I believe this thing is red is lucky, so 2021, we need as much luck as we can get, and my favorite color is red, so red everything. So on the outer loop, we have my Lionel 736 post-war Berkshire. I was about to say Berkshire because I thought, whatever. Pulling just some red freight cars. On the inner loop, we have the famous Lionel Red Comet reproduction, but still lovely template locomotive. Very nice. It has the 3 cars that light up. It has the, of course, Vanderbilt style, Commodore Vanderbilt style locomotive. And then on the upper loop, we just have another random red freight train, I had ordered a Lehigh Valley GP9 Lionel MPC. It came with a matching caboose too, but it ain't gonna come in for a little while. So sadly, it's not here for the whole red theme, but I'll probably do maybe like an Anthracite Railroad theme or one day. I don't know, something like that. But I was supposed to run 611 today, but you guys kind of know how the 611 is having like a, not the real one, my one is having like a directional issue. I can't even get it to go forwards anymore. I don't know what the issue is. So she had to sit down, and I was so happy too. I had like a whole Norfolk Southern executive train lined up with my little boxcar that's sadly not going to get any action today. So we're just doing a red run, or I don't know, a lucky New Year red run, I guess you could call it that. So yes, Southern Yankee it is. Lovely old bowling shirt. I can't remember how old this thing is. Yeah, so we got a lot of people checking in, so thank you all for swinging by. Just to shout out a few people here, I guess. We have I can't remember who was the first one. I think I was the first, but we have Apple Napkins. We have NEC Life. We got Trainstorm, Foolish Mortal. We got GFW Trains got the new logo too. I dig. We got Lance, the infamous Lance Boyle. We got T, we got Mart, but Mart has to probably leave. Or if you're still here, hello, Mart. We got Railfan128. Got a bunch of other people checking in as well. I saw New York Andrew in there somewhere. We got Southern Yankee Railroad. We got Rhett. A few other people. Oh, we have Steve. How's it going, Steve? Train Nerd 97, Isaiah Hawkins. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna have a good old grand old time this time. So I'm not sure when I should break it. We have a really, really freaking big news that's going to greatly change some may argue change the layout. First off, no, I'm not moving. We're not getting a new house or anything. We put enough money into this one. We don't have enough money to move or anything, but Dell Hudson, how's it going? Okay. Nice Southern Yankee. Okay. So, how about this? If we can, well, eventually, I'm not sure how to, I don't know. we need to get some more people in the door before I break the news or anything, because I don't want to, again, have to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it again, you know, but this is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to take probably a year to complete this, because I still have the HO layout to do, and no, I'm not starting S scale, I'm not starting any new scale or anything. Okay, that's enough hints I'm giving, but yeah, so I hope everyone is having a good, well, yeah, we want. Oh, okay. I hope everyone is doing fine. I'm doing good. I'm about to go back to school tomorrow. That won't be fun or anything. I was having fun and just chilling, you know. And also, one other thing I wanted to point out was that Chainstorm, you pointed that out. Thank you for reminding me. My mom made this custom billboard. I love that. Get your hats to the I love it. Ain't that a cool billboard? So, okay, a few other things to point out, but first, upload schedule. I'm going to try uploading a lot more frequently now. Not daily. I can't do daily. I have too much into my videos to do daily, but I'm going to start trying to do 2 to 3 videos a week. That's a lot more than I used to, so it's going to be a real life train video. No, Bob didn't. Oh, I don't know where he went. He was there, but uh-oh. I don't know where Bob went. I'm sorry, everybody, but whatever. What was I saying? So, upload schedule. I'm going to try putting out a lot more videos in the future. I'll get to the hats in just a sec. So, it's going to be 1 real-life train video a week, and then maybe 2 model train videos a week or something like that, plus the Sunday Runday. That's probably a little much, but I was able to film a few more videos over break that'll kind of help me roll until February break, till I can film a little more. Because once summer comes, yeah, Bob grew legs and walked away. Aw. No, like Frosty, he took the train to the North Pole, you know, so now he's sitting with Frosty and they'll both come back next year. Or making Bob's lore or something. Anyways, yeah, so whatever. More uploads. Expect more uploads. I'm going to try my very best. I came up with my mom on New Year's Day, or like Eve's into day. We were just like, what's some more video ideas I can come up with? So I got a lot of cool ideas. I'm not going to say anything here, you know, because you got to stay tuned. But we came up with, I believe, 30 to 40 different video ideas. And each one of those video ideas I can expand off of and make more videos. So that's just the unique stuff. That doesn't include the Sunday Rundays, the average train runs, the layout updates and stuff like that. So expect a lot more videos. Not now because I don't have the time, especially with school. My last semester of high school starting soon, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. This is gonna be a fantastic. Oh yeah, happy 2020. Yeah, happy 2021, everybody. It's the new year. Fingers crossed. Red lucky. That it's gonna be a good one. I think it will be. I have that. I don't know, positive view, but yeah, we got a lot of new videos coming, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. And I came up with some really interesting ideas. I'll hint at only one. So my parents watch the Antique Roadshow, I believe, like so much or something. I don't really watch it too much. That's not my thing. I love watching American Pickers though, because you know, signs and stuff. But I had the idea of doing a railroad antique showcase and stuff like that. So as you guys know, I have a lot of old vintage railroad collectibles all over the place, and I got some for Christmas. So I'm not gonna parody it, but I'm gonna try to give it a new, like, fresh breath or something like that. Make it look a lot more modern, but still kind of show off some of the really cool pieces I have. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And then I get to explain a little bit of the what was I going to say? The history of all these items and stuff like that. Chat has come up like so crazy. 32 people. Wow. Okay, I think we'll break the news in just a sec. So many people jumped in. We got the Illinois Central Railroad legend. Hello, thank you for swinging by. 30 to 40 videos ideas, yes. Yeah, it's the first Sunday Runday of the new year. All right, yeah. I wonder what the last one will be. Now, nothing here is new except for that Menards hopper you can't see up there. That's the D&H one. But yeah, anyway, so more uploads. And then next on hats, got to do the typical hat thing. So, are you new to Orange Trains by any chance? And do you really like what I do? Especially, we're only growing from here now. It's gonna get crazy. It's crazy fun, but Do you like me? You do? Awesome. But whatever, I'll get past the stupid sounding thing. Anyways, a little while ago, I made hats a little before Christmas, before the holiday season. And I don't know quite how to approach it, but the hats. What's that say? Oh. Oh my god. My train keeps derailing because I really gotta break this. If we can, like, get past, I don't know, 30 likes or something, I gotta break it to you guys. This is huge news. I'll do the hat thing a little later. I gotta break this news to you guys. We gotta get there. It's so crazy. GFW, thank you guys for swinging back again. Love the new logo. Oh, man. 25. Oh, yeah, wait. I gotta No! Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I don't have coins to put in the coin bank. Oh. Dang it, I don't have a coin to put in. 27. We got to... 30. We're so close. We gotta get a little drum roll going or something. Because my mind has been on this for the past hour. No, it hasn't been an hour, but the past 30 minutes. We got it right before we started the stream. Actually, there's another thing I gotta talk about real quick as we get closer to 30 likes. So, as a late Christmas gift, I had gotten a very special... You may have saw me hint at it in a little post or something, but... For Christmas, I got a very special locomotive, especially for those who follow me on Facebook. You know the whole story behind it. But this locomotive is a very special Lionel template, 259E black, and I believe it's from the year 1932. But this locomotive has, again, a very special history. It is my grandfather's, what I believe to be his very first Lionel train. And I'm not talking like I went and bought one, you know, and this is the same exact one he would have had. No, this is the exact one. So I'm going to reveal it next stream, but I got to build that hype up because this is such a cool locomotive. It doesn't work, but that's going to be this year's goal, is to get that locomotive working again. It's going to be so much fun to bring this thing back to life, but... Very special locomotive, you know. It's kind of hard, or not hard, but you don't see that too often where you have like that, I don't know, that long history of, I guess, family in the hobby or something. You know, usually you'll have like, oh yeah, my dad likes trains and this is that, but we don't really have any other train stuff or something. I don't know. I haven't came across many people who have like the old railroad stuff. So I'm incredibly fortunate too, that my grandfather even just preserved this locomotive, you know. It's so cool. I love that thing so much. And there's actually a picture of me holding it. Like, yay, more coins on the way. But there are some old pictures of me holding it. And it was always next to the Blue Comet. One of our favorites. Thank you very much. Wait, I can't reach it. Cheers. Drink. No, but... him and I always loved that locomotive a lot. Not as much as the Blue Comet. We ran that Blue Comet so much. The little template guy never worked or anything from what I remember as a kid. But still, him and I both, we loved looking at that thing. He kept it in a glass case for a little while. And I still have that exact glass case. So right now it's sitting in that exact glass case. But I'm going to show it off the next time. But yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. Oh yeah, look. We even have the picture down here. I will hold it up. So here is, I believe, 7 or 6 year old me holding that little locomotive. So there it is there. Ain't that a throwback? But yeah, so I'm going to reveal that guy next stream. That's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, first 1937. Okay. So he was a little older when I got it, but yeah. Very old, fun baby Corey. That was... Not quite baby, you know, but yeah, still young. All right, I think we're just gonna do the reveal now, you know. So drum roll. I need some drum roll in chat. I don't know how you do it. This. But yeah, that'll be a lot of fun to reveal next stream. And it's not working or anything, and it's in a little rough shape, you know. I'm gonna only restore as much as I need to get it working. You know, I want to keep as much of it original as I can. Thank you for the drum roll, everyone. I want to keep it as much of it original as I can, you know, just to kind of, I don't know, preserve it. All I want to do is get it working. I don't care about a cosmetic restoration or anything. I kind of like the old look because it shows how old that thing is, you know. Late 1930s. Ain't that crazy? Steam was still rolling around then. It's crazy. All right, folks. So here we go. Breaking news, breaking news. Hi, my name is Corey Ward. We have breaking news tonight. I don't know how to do it as a news channel thing, but yes, folks, you heard it here first. The O-Gauge layout is getting the great extension, as I call it. So it will no longer be an 11 by 7, 11 by 7 layout. It's now going to be a 19 by 8 layout. My parents and I, 30 minutes before the stream, agreed that we're going to build onto the, some people call it, that we were going to build onto the layout. So, as well as running trains, I'm going to need your guys' help in coming up with some ideas on what to build. Yeah, I do love red. My red's my favorite color. Ours train. Yeah, that's why I made the logo red, too. I could have made it yellow like the D&H one, but yeah, so we're going to be doing a great big layout extension, you know. Well, it'll take a little while, you know, but still got the HO layout to finish, you know, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. So let me propose to you guys what I was thinking. I'll show you guys Tim, I was like, wait, Tim, did you just check in? Yeah, Tim, I'm actually thinking about that. That would be much better to do something like that. But what was I gonna say? So here's what I'm thinking. Forever I've wanted to connect the upper loop and the bottom loops and stuff like that. So what I was thinking is I'm going to extend on the outer loop and the upper loop. So I'm getting 8 more feet of length and I'm getting 8 more feet of width to work on it, literally adding a big square onto it. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to have the upper loop it's going to take a switch off and it's going to go down a grade all the way to the bottom loop so I can connect those. That's something I've always wanted to do. And then as well as doing that, I'm thinking I'm going to put in a little yard or something like that maybe, and maybe a little engine house or something with 2 tracks, I guess. One, just so I can hold some cars, because that's been my one grudge against this layout is I've never had any play feature, you know. There's nothing to do. All you can do is watch the trains go around. So this, you can run the trains to that upper loop, which is going to be a lot of fun, as well as doing some little freight yard operations. And I'm going to tie it into the scenery, you know. So that's going to be, I think it's going to be, I don't know. But yeah, you guys can help me with this. You guys can help me think of some ideas. I'm thinking to do some, it sounds like research time. But I'm thinking of also putting on a little trolley line or something like that. I don't know. There's so much stuff to do. Yeah, I'm definitely putting in accessories, Isaiah. But yeah, there's so much to do. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that can be another thing we're thinking of. George's supposed to be studying. Okay, Wally. George is doing homework at school. I know, Wally. None of us kids want to go back to school. We want another few days of break. All we need is one more day. That'll be our prep day. It'll be like, okay. Let me catch up with chat here a little. I know that turntable is going to be a lot of fun. I'm thinking a 2 to 3 engine stall or engine roundhouse. I don't know. That's gonna be really hard. Because, you know, I don't think anybody makes any kits or anything like that. And especially getting a working a working turntable is going to cost so much money. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go through with the turntable idea, but I'm definitely going to have an engine shed. A turntable would be a lot of fun because I could change the direction of the locomotive, not necessarily or I don't know, we may not do that, you know. We could have like a whole, I don't know, outer loop goes out and it's a loop where you can turn around the train as well as having a yard. I don't know what we're going to do, but I want to play off of this here, how we have that upper loop, because it's not going to look right if we have all that, like, you know, the upper loop and the bottom loop and all that just mountainous, then going to a flat thing, you know? So by keeping that upper loop going down to the bottom, I can use or play off the mountains and stuff. And I think, again, that'd be really cool because you could, I don't know, run trains from this to that and do little yard stuff. I don't know. It'll be a lot of fun. And it's going to be, of course, conventional. I'm not planning to put legacy or something. It's gonna probably be like an 036 thing. You should put a Y on the upper loop. Great DNH, I'm not sure. Well, technically this already kind of has a Y or something. That's why I made that one switch there, so you can run a train, back it around, and turn that direction. But I don't know, that's what's so great. We can all kind of chip in here and think about it. So yeah, that's the news. I hope. Let me put a coin in the bank for our little first New Year's thing. But it's going to be really hard to think about. Because there's going to be so much stuff to think about. Okay, this happened last time. Remember, it fell off. It's stuck. Come on, where is it? There we go. Yeah, so let's get to running some trains real quick, and then we'll look at the little tape measurements I have on the bottom. I need to get him to speed real quick. Yeah, that's smoke. I love it. I agree, it is. GFW, I just used my phone. Nothing special. Man, look at that smoke. Woo! Alright, AFO. Good to see you back. NEC. I think my oldest train would have to be my 259E at this point. The one I just got. That's 1937, I believe. Yeah, I know, New York. It's not wired to do the bottom one. Or this one. This one is wired for the crossing. That one isn't. Missed chat there real quick. Great DNH. I just used iMovie. Nix, how's it going? Oh, I forgot to plug it in. Ah. There we go. Now the station is all lit up. Alright, AFO. Well, that's the way to do it. I personally think the red Commodore Vanderbilt just looks so good. Like the red, I don't know. Like the blue ones and the black ones are alright, but I think red just looks so good. I know most of the decorations, I believe, are all gone. Man, that's a whole lot of red. Love it. A track that goes under. I don't have a car bridge. Uh, New Jersey Transit, that's really hard. I don't exactly know my first train. I believe it's my 8600 New York Central Hudson Lionel MPC. But again, my grandfather gave... No, no, no. I think it's the Burlington Northerns or my Bud cars. The 8600 came a year or two after that. I believe I got them in 2007 or something like that. Right, I got that thing last year. It's such a good locomotive, actually. It's a really good puller, and it's very lightweight, but still can do really well. And it loves to operate at slow speeds. It can go really fast, but, you know, it's good. I like it a lot. I only got it for $70, I believe. I didn't get the entire set. Man, look at that smoke. It's still all around. These lights help you see it much more. Yes, great D&H. Now that you said that. They do. There's my little... Okay, so I found a picture of number 584... 48. I keep getting that messed up. I found a picture of 549 last night, but I can't find a picture of 548. Yeah, I know. Big lighting improvement. But yes, they do. Oh yeah, and I pulled out the Pennsylvania truck. Where's Bernsey? Yeah, I love the smoke rings. Alright, Randall, there you go. Now I gotta plug it back in. Gotta love the classic whistle tender. So yeah, anyways, about this layout extension, have we had... I'm not sure. Has anyone come up with any good ideas? Because I can't remember. I think Great D&H maybe said it, or Dell Hudson said it, but how the upper loop can work to change the direction of the train. I like that a lot. That's what I was kind of thinking, you know. It depends on what direction the train's heading, though. That's going to be the real hard part, you know, because, that's tough. Because okay, you both did. I'm going to walk around and show you how much space I have to do this. So, if we go out a little bit, this front is going to come all the way to here, that tape mark. Let me zoom out a little more if I can. Not sure if I will be able to. Nope, looks like I can't. So, I have you can see those tape marks there. I have quite a bit of room to extend onto it. It's not as much in person, but on camera, it looks like a whole lot more. So, I'm not sure what to do, you know. I could almost do a small Y right here, because I don't want to have anything in front of this. This is really nice. My mom did a fantastic job making this. GFW says, you should make 2 yards on your layout. That way you can switch between two. Also recommending a passing siding if you don't already have one. That'd be good, GFW. I'm not sure, though. Here's what I'll point out with my fingers, so you guys just kind of follow along if you can. So the inner loop is just going to be the inner loop. I'm not planning to do anything with there, but the outer loop, I kind of have this idea. And also, like Tim says, good idea. I'm going to make that all 072. So, yeah, I can run big trains. So, anyways, I'm thinking this. I'm going to have a switch go straight here, stay on this. I'm not sure if I can do that. I want to see if I can have a switch going off here. So those two tracks will meet together here. So that'll form a little Y. And then it'll slowly go up, up, and around and connect to that. Because I have a lot of room there to work with, you know? And yeah, I can add a little station on the upper loop. So that makes a Y to turn around little like locomotives there, as well as being able to run a train all the way up to the upper loop and have the train turn around since I have those switches over there. So once the train gets on, now I could almost also do a Y here too, you know, maybe something like that or something. And I won't be able to run 072 trains up here. You guys already know. Plus, I'm not sure how well they'll be able to tackle that grade. That is a really big, like, incline, you know. So I'm not sure, but hopefully it could connect to there and there once it gets up here. So then you could turn the train around and have it go this way, have it come off. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Or I could just have it connect at one point, you know. But so by doing that, keeps this ground here flat, but it adds for that fun play feature. And then as well as I could have a little switch come off here. And I'm not sure how the yard will look if I am going to do a yard. I'm probably going to have a 2 to 3 track yard and maybe I'm not sure. I may do a coal loader, a lumber thing. I don't know. There's so much to do. See, guys, it's so much to work with here, but it's going to be really interesting for sure. And I kind of like the 072Y idea because then I could turn it around. I could add a little junction tower. I could have a, Trainstorm says, yeah, I have a large grade in my layout, and I kind of regret it on my locomotive. Well, Trainstorm, that's HO, you know. This being O gauge, many of my locomotives have magna traction, so they'd be able to handle the grade fine as long as they're not pulling a heavy load. And if they are, I'd need to double head them. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I want to hear what you guys are thinking. I'll put the camera up here just so you guys can, I don't know, draw thoughts in your head or something. Kind of like what GFW, kind of like what you guys are going to do. You know, it's a lot of space to work with. You guys have tons of stuff. Yeah, that's what I wish. I wish I took the entire basement off like you guys, but there's a lot to do. Rhett says, what about a military thing? Maybe a rocket station or something. I'm not sure if I'm going Cold War era, Rhett. GFW, okay. Yeah, what is your grade, Trainstorm? Do you know? If it's like 13%, then I'd be like, yeah, I had no wonder why. So, Southern Yankee, the new layout. So, this is 11 by 7. Now it's going to be 19, maybe 20. I don't know. 19 to 20 feet here. So, it'll be 20 feet by 7 feet. Or maybe 20 by 8. Or no, I'm not doing that. Yeah. And actually, this is 6 feet. 11 by 6, so it's going to probably be, I'm not sure, I would like that 2-foot bump out so I could put a trolley line there or something metro-ish. I don't know, that'd be a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys have any thoughts. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but it's going to be a lot of fun for sure. And then it's going to actually make a nice layout to come and see, you know? Because every time I feel like people come here, it's like, I don't know, not a letdown or anything, but it's a, there's not much to do. And I don't blame them. You can't really do much on that layout. So by adding something like this, I think it's going to be a lot of fun, you know. And I can kind of add some elements of my grandfather's layout. I'm not going to do a winter scene or anything, but definitely like a lumber. Oh, what do they call it? The sawmill. That sawmill is so cool. I'd love to have something like that where, like, you know, how you put the little logs in, you dump them. Yeah, that's actually good, you know. I'm not sure. I could do a little milk car, something like that. A milk car, a log loader, and a coal tower. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, I know, GFW. I'd love to have a passing siding, and with that foot extension, that'd be really handy, actually, to make a passing siding or something like that. That'd be a little hard, though, because I'm not sure if my ZW... Yeah, because I still have that one other thing to control a track on, and I could just shut the track off. All right, thank you, Rat. GFW says, if you want an accessory, you should consider... Oh, Yes, the gantry crane. Thank you so much. I nearly forgot about it. That one's awesome. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, there we go. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the turntable at this point. I may just do like what RJ from RJ's Trains has. I love his little engine shed or something with the 2 stalls. So I may do something like that, but it depends on how much I can fit here. You know, it's gonna be real interesting for sure because it's gonna be weeks of me just tossing back and forth. What should I do? So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There's a lot to think about, but I really like the idea of the yard. I want to do a passing siding too. Dell Hudson says, keep the current layout as the panoramic views while making the new section your play table. I kind of, Dell Hudson, I already have this little layout, you know? That's the kind of play layout or something. That layout isn't old. It's only 2 years. Well, it's kind of 2 years. No, it's only 1 year old, but yeah, I'm not sure. GFW says, as your layout grows, are you considering changing, upgrading operating systems? Now, GFW, I'm probably just going to keep it TMCC/conventional, mostly conventional, because I only have one TMCC locomotive, and there's only one other modern locomotive I want. That's a Lionel TMCC RS11 DNH, so I don't plan on really changing it or anything. Let's see. Isaiah says, what about some classic accessories like the coal elevator or log loader? I'm thinking that, Isaiah. I'm thinking. New York says, if you want to do a switching yard, get an 060. I do have my little 040 down there, and as well as some other little switchers. I have the little Army switcher there, and I have my little Missouri C. Wait, what? I don't know. Well, I have that one down there. I can't remember. Dan, okay, quickly. I'm doing a big layout extension to there. My parents have graciously let me extend the O-gauge layout, so we're coming up with ideas to do. What I'm thinking is building off of the outer bottom loop, and I'm going to have it go up to the upper loop as well as having a little yard. The only problem with that is that yard is going to be on the inside, and I can't reach to couple and uncouple things, and I don't want to have a thing where I have to get up under and then like pull apart cars and get down under, you know. So I don't know, it'd be nice to kind of have everything on the side here. I'm not sure, but I really want that outer 072 so I can run big stuff. Apple Napkin says, I saw a line. Yeah, that's the one that's going for 300, aka too much. I remember seeing one going for 180, and I regret not getting it. It was such a good deal. Lance says, what is that old antique item on the floor with the big wheels? Oh, so that is a old water pump. We got, we got it from an antique store. I can't remember how much, but it's missing all sorts of parts. But we decided we're going to make it into a lamp. So we need to add a little height to it, but we're going to put it right next to, oh yeah, the chair. The chair is now going to move to there and the coffee table there. Or, I don't know, something like that. Or maybe the chair on that wall or something so you can still get around. But, yeah, but we're going to have that as a little lamp. So it's kind of all steampunkish looking. Very cool. My mom had I don't know what you call it, but we found that lamp and that thing, that little cage, I guess, around it. I don't know. It just suits it so well. So... Yeah, my Texaco. Where was he? Right there. Yep, this is an old guy. I have 4 of these, and I'm eventually planning to merge them all together. Not in one long ship, but just take all the parts, all the good stuff, and try to make a fully finished one, I guess. Because all the ones I have are parts. I have a bunch of other stuff. Got some tin steamboats and stuff. Old trucks, Michelin Man, all my die-cast cars, and all that stuff. So yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff here, a lot of car stuff. I'm not a car guy or anything, but I love the look of old 50s cars. I love 50s cars in general. I don't know nothing about them, like interior-wise, like, you know, like what engine is it? Is it a Hemi, a 6-cylinder stuff? I don't know any of that, but I just love looking at them. I could like tell you an old car from a picture, be like, oh, I don't even need a logo. I know what car that is. They're just so much fun. Okay, I know someone's gonna ask what's your dream car, but it's a 56 Buick. Really any 56 Buick, but kind of looking at a 56 Buick Special. I'd like that. GFW says, consider this. If you go 072, you will get the desire to get equipment that is more expensive. Yeah, so maybe that's the... RJ was telling me that the kind of curse slash blessing that I don't have 072 all the way, because then I can't get big stuff. So I save my money. That's my prediction. Ew, Buick. What do you mean? 50s Buick is awesome. Yeah, so I'll bring it back over here, but... Oh, Trainstorm, you're telling me you like that? Get ready for this. Dum-da-da-dum-da-da-dum, dum-da-da-dum-dum-dum. I got the ship bathroom. Got the SS United States. So much other stuff. Got a cool little life ring. Yeah, then I got some of my old Triang diecast ships. Yeah, really. All right, we'll turn it around. So I'm not sure. I'm still really liking that idea of having it. Yeah, I know. I love the SS United States. I can't believe no one else knows about her. Apple napkins, thank you. That's my love from American Pickers. I just love that kind of rustic old stuff. There we go. Yeah, okay. We got a few other people who know, but that's my one other thing I want to do so bad. I want to go to Philly and see the SS United States so bad. I have that little model I wanted to bring so bad. I know I can't jump the fence and go closer to it, but I wanted to do a picture of me next to the SS United States holding a little model or something like that, because I love that ship so much. That and the Queen Mary, those are my two favorite ocean liners on Titanic, of course. And then the Normandy. I could go on and on. All right, that's cool, NEC. I really want to see the SS United States before something bad might happen to it, because, you know, the every day that it continues to go on, or not, well, every day it just gets closer and closer to scrap, if that makes any sense, you know, because still no one, I don't think anyone's bought it or anything, and as we know, it has a long history of being bought and sold and bought and sold and bought and sold, and then being almost sold to scrap and bought and sold and bought and sold and almost being sold to scrap again, you know, so if something bad ever does happen to her, I want to at least say that I got to see her before she hopefully never got cut up, but, you know, I don't know. Well, Dan, I wouldn't be staying overnight in Philly. I'd be swinging by, getting out, picture, boom, back in the car and on my way. GFW, they took out all the asbestos, I think. So it literally just an empty ship. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there was some plan of bringing it to New York City or something and having it go next to the Intrepid and it'd be like, you know, a casino, hotel, that stuff. That would be a really cool idea, but, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure if there is a perfect city to bring it to. New York would be really nice, you know, because it'd be in its home port, the SS United States, or the United States Lines port, you know. That'd be really nice to see it back there, but I'm not sure. I hope it isn't going to get... Oh, I'd be happy if it got saved, but if it did a Queen Mary or something and it's now going to go all the way to Europe or something, or on the West Coast, far away from its original home, you know? As much as I love the Queen Mary being in the U.S., I personally feel like the UK should have kept it in the... What was the port in? Liverpool or something like that? In its home port. I think that would have been kind of fitting, you know? So I think they should bring the SS United States to New York, because that was its home port. All right, I got to get back to chat. Sparky, how's it going, Sparky? Thanks for swinging by. Phantom AFOL says, if I'm correct, the SS United States is the ship that's been continuously dry docked. The SS America, yep. Phantom AFL, you're right. I'm not really dry docked the SS United States, but yes, the SS America, or the American Star, or what do they call it? The, I can't remember the name the other cruise line called it, but they had a funny name for it, but... yeah, that one sadly rotted away. I was so fascinated. How did we get the ships? Wait, okay, let me finish. But I was so fascinated about the story of the SS American, just seeing those pictures of it slowly falling over the years into the See, that was so cool. Or, no, it was terrible that happened, but I was so fascinated with how a big ocean liner, well, not really that big, but how an ocean liner like that went from her heyday, like, beautiful red, white, and blue paint and stuff like that to the Fuerteventura. But what was it called? They had another name for it. It was the American Star, but I can't remember what it was before that. It was the SS America something, then the SS American Star, or something like that. I can't remember. But I love the history of that thing. It's so cool. Hopefully the SS United States doesn't end up that way. That really though. We need to. I really hope. Yeah, if I win the Powerball or something, you bet I'm totally gonna chip in some money to the Save the United States Foundation. I gotta do it. Gotta save America's flagship. Anyways, back to trains. No. But yeah, so I still really like that idea. I'm not sure though, because I really want to put in a trolley line, and I'm not sure if I'd be able to fit it. I have to start experimenting with track. Yeah, I know, Transtorm. Sadly, the Titanic is only like 20 years away from being gone. Didn't they say it only has 20 years left or something, if even before the wreck's pretty much gone? It's crazy to think of. Like, when we first found out about the Titanic when we were kids, there was so much of it, and now the fact it's probably going to be gone in 20 years or something due to rust bites or something. Or rusticles, I can't remember, but it's constantly getting chewed away and falling in on itself. It's so sad. That's why I'm really happy. When I went to Las Vegas in 2012, I think, we went to shoot, what was it called? The Luxor or something like that. I can't remember, but they had a Titanic exhibit on, and they had the big piece from the Titanic. So that's like literal the side of a bit of the side of the Titanic. It has a few portholes and all the rivets and stuff that was pulled up from the wreck. I love that thing so much. No pictures, of course, but it was so cool to just see that thing sit there and be like, that's it. That's the Titanic. So. Old Ohio Angler says, if you stick with Fast Track, 060 would be large enough for many larger engines. That is what PGH Train Fanatic has on his layout, and he runs. Yep, all right. Well, Old Ohio, I think I'm gonna on the outer loop and make this. Oh, I'm not sure though. It's so tough because it really depends, and I don't have the money to buy 072 Fast Track switches to see if yeah, Bright Sun Films. I love Bright Sun Films. He's awesome. But anyways, several names. Okay, yeah, but it'd be really hard to experiment with that 072 switch because I really want to keep this outer loop all 072, and then everything else can be whatever. It could be much shorter, but I'm not sure. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Jonathan, yes, I have. I've been to Strasbourg many different times. I love Strasbourg so much. If you haven't been to Strasbourg, please go. It's a great place. Isaiah says, if that's the case, then that ship is going to be apart and gone from exist. Oh, 84. Dang. Dan, that's quite big. Wait, is that Lionel? 084? I didn't even know Lionel made larger than 072. Oh, NEC Life. I want to go to Stourbridge so bad because that was like wasn't that the birthplace of the DNH? Well, that was the birthplace of the Stourbridge Lion, but yeah, old DNH blood there. I gotta go visit. Sparky, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome if you went to Strasbourg. It's such a great place. I'm sure you've heard this many, many times, but I love Strasbourg so much. I would try to go if they're running, I don't know if they post or whatever, I would try to, I don't know if they run 2 trains all year long, but when I went last year, like not September, in August-ish, and when I went in 2018, they were only running 2 trains. So, or no, 1 train. So I would try to go when they're running 2 so you could get those cool steam engine passing each other shots and stuff. Oh, you'd love that. It's so cool. Dan, I didn't think you would stop loving your dad's DNH Challenger. Yeah, GFW, you guys got to do a meet there at Strasbourg too. Oh, yeah, I'm going out to Strasbourg. If Sparky and George and Wally are going out there, I gotta go. I gotta go to Strasbourg. I'll skip school. Really? Wow. 0120. You know how funny a little tiny 020, you know how funny this little guy would look on 0120? It would just look like it's going down like a little, I don't know, just like a regular straight piece, you know? I love these things. They're so funny. On big wide turns, they look so bizarre. They look like you're used to them turning like this, not like this, where it takes so long. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be really interesting. All right, GFW says yes, two hopefully. One over the summer at the Illinois Railroad Museum, and then one next year at York. You mean this year or? You guys gotta go to Strasbourg though. 2021 GFW Train Strasbourg meetup. Isaiah Hawkins says, I remember seeing the Strasbourg Thomas in the shed before the Toy Train Museum that same day. Rhett says, Cora, go on train roll. They have a great gantry cranes that move for four. Whoa, I don't got that type of money, Rhett. I think I would almost go with the post-war one, though, just to kind of... Well, I'm not sure, because post-war uses quite a bit of power, but post-war is also very well-made versus modern stuff, you know? I would definitely go with post-war, and if not post-war, I guess, reproduction or something like that. I'm not sure. Going down, Sparky says, I had a meet and greet for Strasbourg last May. Over 150 people signed up, but we all... Oh, that's so terrible, Sparky. Dang, that would have been a lot of fun. That's a lot of people, too. William says, Corey, go for 9 feet width, then you can use 096 and an O... I don't think I'm going to do that, William. I don't have that much space between the windows here. And, oh, look, it's snowing. Oh, well, it's been snowing for a while. But here and that, you know... The farthest I can probably go to is a 7 foot out, because this is 6 apparently. I thought this was 7, but the layout is smaller than I thought. But yeah, I'm not sure. Dan says, I want to go to Strasbourg so bad. I've been to Altoona and surrounding areas, but Strasbourg... You have... Dan, there's no way you've never been to Strasbourg. What? No way. Dan, you're telling me you've never been... No way, that's crazy. DNH now, nothing else has happened since last time for the HO layout. Tradestorm says, yo, I'd love to meet up, and it'd be a long drive, though. Huh? When did I say my 611 fell? My 611's having an issue where it won't go forwards anymore. I don't know why. I don't know what's with it. It's not ticking anymore. The E-unit isn't ticking, so it's something wrong with that. Like, you know, where you stop it, you hear the tick/click or whatever. Then it's like, you know, I don't know. That I'm not hearing that anymore, so I'm assuming it's, I don't know, something, it's not working right. We know that. JFW says, yes, I'm hoping to make it out there for a York trip, including a trip to Strasbourg and the Horseshoe Curve. All right. Oh, I really hope that happens this year, JFW. We got to do that. It'd be so much fun. Oh yeah, Sparky, I gotta go to Horseshoe Curve. I'm so shocked. This year I gotta make it happen. I gotta go to Steamtown for a brief visit, and I gotta go to Horseshoe Curve, as well as the other little tours. I gotta see Stewartstown again, too. I love Stewartstown Railroads so much. They're so cute. I adore them so much. I love old tiny railroads like the Stewartstown Railroad or the Wanamaker, Kempton, and Southern. I love those railroads where they don't have much to work with, you know, but you can still see how they're clinging on to their history. And it's so cool to see that history, I guess, preserved, because those railroads have come so close to being pulled out, ripped up, and stuff. So it's cool to see them operating. I love those tiny railroads so much. GFW says, in my opinion, the best railroad museum in the world is the Illinois Railroad Museum. I know, if I ever head out to Illinois, I know I gotta stop by at IRM. That'd be a lot of fun. It would. Dan says, nope, never been to Strasbourg. Been to Altoona, Crescent, Gallatin, I think I said that right, Philly, New York Central, Amsterdam, Fonda, and areas around Fonda. You know what I mean. Dang, Dan, that's crazy. How have you never been to Strasbourg? Man, you gotta go. I don't know how many times I've been, but it's always been such a memorable experience each and every time I've went. I can still vividly remember every single time I've went. That's why I love it so much. If I do go to Steamtown, though, I got to do when they're running trains, you know? Like, what? Steamtown's fun, I guess, to walk around the trains there, but I got to go when they have their little 080 or 060 running. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, I know, Southern Yankee. I want to go to train shows, too. I miss them so much. Sparky, you've been to Steamtown 3 times. All right, all right. And here I am, being somewhat close to Pennsylvania and Scranton, and I've never been. Saya Hawkins says, I've always wanted to go to the Horseshoe Curve in Steamtown. Yep. Rhett says, Corey, why not make a suburb with an extended layout? Also, show the snow. I don't get much snow in Tennessee. Not sure if you're going to be able to see it. You got a little bit. It's not too much. I think it's about a few inches, but there's your little snow shot. Oh, wait, maybe you can see it here. Yeah, there you go. There's a little bit of snow. First snow of the year. Oh yeah, also if I ever do get out to Illinois, I gotta see if I can swing by Prairie State. GFW, how big is Prairie State again? Because my live Steam club is they're not too big, but that's because, well, they're big, but they're not big lengthwise, you know? Like, the track kind of goes all over or not all over itself, not messy or anything, but it kind of like my layout, you know? Not where it's all spread out, it's all in kind of one more close-ish space. It's still all far apart, you know, but they're not, I don't think they're as big. Well, they're as big as Prairie State, but not as stretched out as Prairie State. Because Prairie State, I don't believe, has track going over track, you know? Isaiah says, imagine going to the York show, the various places in Strasbourg, Steamtown, and the Horseshoe Curve in one weekend. That'd be a rail fan's vacation dream. Yeah, too bad it couldn't happen that year. That'd be a fun weekend. NEC says, Corey, go to Sturbridge when oh, you mean the little Visco's number 6, that little 040, or the Jetto Cole 040? Because those ones often tour places a lot. Dan says, Horseshoe Curve is very, very much worth it. Go to Crescent, Gallatin. Pronounce, Gullitzen. Okay, you know what? I was close enough. Spartacus says, the Altoona shops are nice. Also, run by NS now, but still huge. All right. DFW says, Prairie State is kind of small. Compared to other 7.5. It's just our club closest to us. How big are they, though, Wally? I don't do the, like, what do you call it? Acreage, I guess? I don't know. No, I have never been to Port Jarvis, or Jarvis, NEC. I don't know how to say it. NEC says, see the turntable in RS3. Randall says, since we got CN Power visiting the Thoyer subdivision every once in a while, maybe I'll get a chance to see Elon Joliet and Eastern Heritage Locomotive. That one is my favorite. Trainer says, I went to Strasbourg in 2009, saw 475, which pulled our train 90 and 89. Oh, wait, were they double heading or something? That's cool. All right, let's do another round or run into trains. All right, see you later, Sparky. All right. I just didn't know how big, what do you call it? They are. Oh, okay, train nerd. Yeah, GFW, that was awesome. I really want to go see it so bad when it's in full operation. Yeah, I'm very happy 1309 is nearly back. Oh yeah, Isaiah, I know, right? That could make for some really cool stuff. Oh, I know. The Grand Trunk Western one looks very nice. Wow. Thank you, Foolish. It'll be fun to see the addition, though. That'll be really interesting. Randall, I have two. I don't know where my other first go. Wait, there's one on this train. There. And then there's one on this train there. I have two. I know, GFW, when you guys go, you gotta see all the big three or whatever. Well, you guys have Strasbourg to see, you got the Railroad Museum, you got Choo Choo Barn, the Toy Train Museum, and there's so many, and the Railroad Shop as well, the Strasbourg Train Store. But all the antique stores nearby are loaded with old Lionel train stuff, so if you guys feel like doing that or some antiquing, there's so much train stuff there. I love it. Yeah, Red Caboose too. Red Caboose. He doesn't have a red caboose. He has a red caboose. Oh, you bet I'm doing that. I'm gonna make like a little railroad park or something, and I can have a little caboose in the center. That'd be fun. Yeah, like my own little, what do you call it? My own little horseshoe curve. Just instead of a GP7 or GP9, it's a caboose. Should be green. I'm not sure what I'll do next Sunday, Runday. It'll be interesting. Yeah, I know. It's so sad Roadside America's going. Oh, look. Here's our little rail fin. We can shoot a shot with him. No, Mr. BNSF. It's Lionel. It's all Lionel, not MTH Lionel. Yo, I think you got a cool picture. Bugs, I don't know, I need some. The layout's been hobo free. For Red Nose Days. Well, this would have been a goodish theme for Valentine's Day, but I need some pink stuff, and I don't have anything pink. Yeah, you guys know how Mike from Crossed Anchors loves his orange? I love my red. I just don't have any ore cars. Oh, Wally, thank you. I'm not that good. I'm not as good as you guys at all, but thank you for the compliment. Homophobia. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll give it to you. Oh, wait, I'm facing the wrong way. Yeah, Wally, it is kind of hard by myself. That's why I wish I had a George at my side or something, but I can manage. Yeah, but it'd be fun to do what you guys do, kind of just have a co-host, kind of like what Crossed Anchors do, how Dackman's always there, or just something like that. Well, the Crossed Anchors has Mike and Brian, I don't have a Mike or a Brian or any co-host. Isaiah, that's really hard. I think I'm excited to see 2102. Great DNH says, just saw a picture of an SD40 without the cab, but it still had the interior. I'm confused too. Yeah, we'll turn it around now. Yo, guys, if we can get 40 likes, I'll do another coin thing. See, that's why another thing I'm thinking... That's it. Here we go. That was another thing I'm thinking of doing, but I don't know, streaming at all. I just kind of do this off my phone. Kind of like how everyone starts, but I really wanted to do like some camera angles or something so I don't have to get up and walk around the layout. Like they're just there and I can click between them while still talking trains, I'm not sure, but that'd be kind of hard because then I need to get, I'm not sure. 2 of them? Ouch. Guess we have, 2 haters. I don't see any dislikes, NEC. What do you mean? Well, I guess someone did. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, really, we're never gonna hit 40 now. It's going the wrong way. Whatever, I'll put a coin in the bank anyway. Oh my god. I hate it when it does that. You put it in and it just won't go off. There you go. There we go. 41. Thank you, all. So, wait, I'll wait for it to finish. Anyway, so GFW, the coin bank is really interesting. You guys should totally get one for your train cave or whatever you call it. But it's an old, I think, 2006, 2007 Lionel Corey dance. No, it's a Lionel. It's an old Lionel coin bank. I think they made for 1 or 2 years. It's just like a little promotional item, but from what I've heard, they sold out like really fast because they're really cool. They're not too tall. I think they're 3 feet or something, but they're replicated off the post-war crossing, which is really cool. So it can hold quite a bit of money, but it's a really cool piece, especially if you're a Lionel collector. Knowing you guys, you got a lot of Lionel stuff. You'd totally need something like that. But yeah, so I'm not sure. They're really hard to find, I believe, I have another one, but it's all broken and stuff, and I'm just kind of using that as spare parts for that. So GFW, no, I don't. I really do it because I'm bored. And if we hit fun like goals, then I guess I put a coin in, but I can really do it whenever. Like if somebody spammed, don't do it, don't spam. Put a coin in and I'd be like, okay, but okay, now I can already see Dan. Someone's gonna start spamming. But Dan says I should really start doing a countdown till I start filming the trip. Okay, so also gotta quickly do this. So if you like real life trains, then totally go check out my buddy Dan's Railfan Adventures. He's trying to hit 50 subscribers before the January 16th, I think he said something like that. But so what he's going to do when he hits 50 subscribers is he's going to do a 4-hour long train video, CSX Mohawk subdivision. So it's not going to be 4 hours of like, oh, train, now we wait, train, kind of like a live feed cam. It's going to be 4 hours of non-stop train footage, so really trying to get Dan there before January 16th, you know, because I don't know, Dan's been on YouTube forever, and I don't know, it just feels so sad when you see, put a coin in, when it's like you see someone giving it their all with what they got and they're not getting anywhere. So if I can help Dan the slightest, I didn't even put it in and it went off, but but yeah, trying to help my buddy Dan out. So the closer we get him to 50, then the better. Yeah, really, GFW. I had the idea of this, but it wouldn't really work right. But how it would work is that I would put little tape marks on it. So be like, oh, if we hit this, I have enough for a new accessory. If we hit this, I have enough for a new train set. Or I don't know, just something silly like that. But it wouldn't be too accurate, because what if it's all pennies, you know? But yeah. Going down on chat a little more, Isaiah says, don't anyone spam or otherwise the moderators will like to have a word with you. Yes. Starts cracking knuckles. Robert Edwards says, you're going to need a lot of coins for that expansion. I know. That's why we need to start selling some more hats. So anyways, let me get to the hats real quick. So, all right, you're at 31. Well, Dan, you have some other friends, so you got to get them to help you out. Anyways, so what was I going to say? Hats. So, do you like our trains? You do? That's awesome. A little while ago, before Christmas, I came out with I've always wanted to do merch, of course. So, I wanted to do something that kind of everyone can wear, because shirts are really hard because you have all these different sizes to work with. So, I decided to do hats. I think hats would be cool. Hats, everyone can rock the hats, you know, because it's adjustable, all sizes. So, I decided to go, oh, Luke, how's it going? Luke, thanks for swinging by. So, I decided to do hats. So, well, yeah, I did go with the hats, and I made only 50 hats. They're currently online, so if you want to get some merch, help out the channel, help out with the great expansion, as I'll call it, then, yeah, they're on eBay, and they're $20. I know $20 may sound like a bit, but this is really good material this stuff's made out of. Then it's got the nice little metal bracket in the back, or not the bracket, I guess you call it, so you can expand it to the size of your head, and it's a really snug fit. And what I always say is that it's cotton. Oh, it must be terrible. But I've worn this thing in the rain so many times, and it's held up fine. As you can see, this hat's decently old. So they're so good. I really recommend them. If you're gonna get, or if you're about to get a hat and you're on the edge, I don't know, just go do it, man. It's a lot. It's cool merch. You know, support our trade. Look at the billboard. Get your hat today. Look at this thing. Ain't that cool? Can we get some likes just for how good my mom did designing this billboard? I love it so much. Thank you, Mom. I love that stuff. I'm gonna put some more custom billboards around the layout and stuff. Like, you know, one like subscribe to ours train. Oh, also, so are you looking for model train stuff by any chance? I don't know if you are. I'm terrible at making pitches. And here I am in a marketing class. But also on my eBay page, I'm selling a lot of model train stuff now, just to kind of get it out, you know, because I don't need it and it ain't gonna go anywhere. So I ran through a lot of stuff, but I still have one Lionel locomotive on there. It's a little Alaskan 060 conventional steamer. It's got a few problems, but it's still a decent runner. So I've got that guy. I'm about to put up all of my Hornby stuff. So if you're into British double O gauge or any of that stuff, or I don't know, if you have Thomas and stuff like that, this would be kind of right down your alley. It's British rolling stock. So I'm going to get that up shortly. So that'll be good. What's some other stuff? I have a few buildings I'm about to put up HO scale. Just a lot of stuff I need to get out because I'm not going to use it, you know. So if you think? I'm not sure. I don't think I can get link on the chat or anything, I believe. Yeah, I don't think I can, but shoot, NEC, go to the eBay page, the hat video, and in the description, it should be that link, and then it should lead you to my eBay page and all that other stuff, you know. So anyways, what was I saying? So I'm going to be putting up a lot of my Hornby stuff. It's about 6 to 7 freight cars, and then 3 are Bachmann, like Thomas the Tank Engine Bachmann. They're still really nicely made, actually. But yeah, so I've got some of that other stuff. I have a few Santa Fe HO things. No, I don't have any N scale, sadly. But yeah, I'm kind of running through a lot. I'm actually starting to think about that as like a little side business or something, reselling in a sense, because there's some places that I've found that are, I don't know, like the buildings, like they're selling them for, I don't know, unbelievably low prices, and no one's ever gonna find them. So I thought that I would take it, sell for just a few bucks higher, like $2, $3, and kind of make my profit that way, But anyways, if you want the hat, if you want a hat, please go to my eBay and get one. I'd love it so much. What was that? Oh yeah, I know. They stopped that a while ago. Trainstorm says I have some H.O. Thomas stuff, but I need more cars. All right, thank you, Trainstorm. Go to the hat video. I don't know how far away or long ago I did it, but link is there. I'm gonna be putting up. It's not up yet, but I'm gonna be putting it up shortly. So yeah. And then if you can't find it from there, my eBay is Core War 6, COREWAR 6, and I should have the Ars Trans profile picture. Rhett says, Corey, have you ever thought about getting a Lion Chief Plus 2.0 Big Boy? I know they're expensive, but in my opinion, they're worth it, especially for people who can't run Legacy. I'm not sure, Rhett. I'm not sure if I ever would. I'd love 844, Union Pacific 844. That's my favorite UP steamer, right next to a 3985. Love that little Challenger, but I love 844 so much. It's such a cool northern style locomotive or class. I don't know the classes. It gets, how confusing that gets. That's why I like diesel, or sometimes I like diesels a little more, just because it's easy to be like, oh, that's an ET44, or oh, that's a CWAC or CW44AC, But these steam locomotives, like, oh, that's a D-16B Union Pacific class locomotive. Like, what? How good? I don't know. And that stuff gets so confusing. That's one of the only other reasons I like diesels, just because they're easy. Like if I see someone going like, oh, that's an Alco FA versus that's a random classification of locomotives specifically built for that railroad, All I'd know is like, oh, that's a big, oh, that's a small locomotive, Yeah. Where was I going? So, I don't think I'd get a big boy anytime soon. Maybe a D&H Challenger or something. Lionel Legacy. I think they make a little Challenger. No, Lion. I don't know. They have one, but they're not cheap. They're like $600 or something like that. So, probably not, Okay, all right, NEC. That's good. Dan says, Ars Strange, you know what? If the car gets the traction, the camera gets the action, saying it's going to be my official slogan. But you have to put the weather thing below it to make action. Charlie, how's it going, Charlie? Thanks for swinging by. I was running trains, but now we're just talking. NEC says, Corey, do action on eBay, you make more. Well, I guess, I don't know. It depends, because I don't really have much else to sell. I only have my few other. I have about 15 things to list more on eBay. And it's not like all the eBay stuff I have. Oh, you mean auction? Do auction, you make more. Not really sometimes. I did auctions in the past. I'm not a professional eBayer by any chance or anything, but when I did auctions, they'd never hit the price I'd wanted to. That I would be like, oh, I want to get about $30 or $50 for this item, and it would always be so much lower than that. I know you can put a little reserve price, but I didn't want to put a reserve or anything, That's why I like buying out, because it's just boom, you press a button and boom, you're done, CSX says, question, what was your first train catch? Oh, CSX, good question. So, I'm not sure if you saw my Insta or something. I don't know if you follow me on that. I can't remember. But I posted a little picture. But let me just get to it. So, a few days ago, you commented on my video. Canadian Pacific 650 went by with the 2 KCS units trailing. And they turned them around at the Canadian Pacific Kenwood yard, I don't know, I'm not good with yards and stuff, but they changed it around, they swapped it, or not, they turned it around at the Kenwood yard, and on January 2nd, they ran it back up, so I caught it at Saratoga, New York. So the KCS is still trailing again. I can't remember what was leading. I think a CW44AC was leading or something like that. I can't really remember. But that was my first catch of 2021, and I'll probably be maybe releasing that next week or something like that, just to kind of space my uploads out a little bit. Yeah, that was a fun first catch. It was a great way to end 2020 and to start 2021 with those rare KCS units going by. Trainer 97 says, if you were to get a Christmas train to run on your O-gauge layout, would it be the Polar Express or a different Christmas train? Probably the Polar Express, most Christmas train you can think of, you know. Plus, I need one. Because it's not at my bucket list or anything to get a Polar Express anytime soon, but since that's always been my favorite Christmas movie, then I have to get one, you know. I have so many memories with that movie. Dan says, which orange trains, they are up for sale right now. I finally have merch. I've been wanting to do this for years. Dan, I'm not sure how well it's going to sell, though, because the hats aren't doing the best, you know? I think I talked to you about that. Rat says, I also have an idea for your layout. What if you did a gap between your extension and your old layout and put the two I'm not sure, Rat. I'd kind of find that hard because it's a lot to do. You know, like, I'd need a... I'm not sure, folks, guys. I don't know what to call you. I'm not sure what I'd do, to be honest. Because the problem with that is I either have to duck out or duck under both of those bridges completely to get to the other side, or I have to lift one up, lift the other, walk in between, bring them back down, you know? And I can't go to that other wall down there or anything. I can't, like, push it against that wall, so I kind of have a little more to build onto. It would kind of be like a square, a little thing to walk in between. So I kind of find it just a little pointless to do something like that. I'd rather just kind of connect it at that point. Burnsy. Hello, Burnsy. I do have some Pensy stuff running it. Oh, I've got the Pensy truck on. I love how every time you join, I just got to point out the Pensy stuff. There you go. Love that old thing. I've had that truck for a while. But yeah, so Burnsy, my parents are letting me do a little extension onto my layout. So we were coming up with ideas to build onto it. It's going to be another 8 by 7 feet to the layout. More PRR. But yeah, so we were kind of coming up with some stuff. What I'm thinking is connecting the upper loop to the bottom loop and stuff like that. I'm not sure. It's a bit to think about in a little yard with like a game tree crane or something like that, and a little engine shed. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. CSX Railfan 45 says, I got a CSX auto rack train with 4800 ST70 Mac leading. Nice. That's a cool cat. I've never seen a CSS Mac ever. It's crazy. I need to see one. You got a great catch. Thank you. Start off the year. Burnsy, yeah. DNH says, I can't wait for the HO layout to get its extension. Hey, technically, because it can split in the center. So, if you ever wanted to, like a modular layout in a sense, like put a big, I don't know, thing in the center. So instead of going like from a little loop like that, you could build it on this. Oh, you know, not like that's coming up in the next 5 years or anything, but yeah, that's what I was thinking, Burnsy, also with this. I'll show you what I'm thinking. So, I'm not sure how well you can see the tape mark. That's where the new corners of the layout will be there, so you kind of have quite that big extension. This is going to be brought up all the way here. So what I'm thinking is doing this. So making this, the inner loop is going to stay the inner loop, whatever. But the outer loop, I'm thinking this. It's going to be all low 72. I'm going to have a switch coming off from here and a switch coming off from here to make a Y. And then this track will go along. It'll come up here, go up, and connect to that there, the upper loop. And then in here, I'll have like a little yard or something. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there, but that's kind of what I'm thinking so far. And the scenery is going to match this, you know? So I'm not sure what I'll do, but that's kind of what I'm thinking, just so I can have a Y there, as well as run trains up there, turn them around, bring them back here, and have the upper loop still be its own thing, you know? So that's what I'm thinking. Isaiah says modules can make things much easier depending on the situation. Great DNH says, oh, I went rail fanning this morning. I caught a CSX highball with 5 cars. Huh. I waited an hour for a CSX train with 5 stacks. Very much a disappointment. That's kind of cool, though. It's a unique short train. Well, Burnsy, this can almost count as a reversing loop depending on what direction you head. Like, you know, if you get on here, you can go through there, you can go through that there, come around there, go back on, and go back down. So technically, you know, that works. Or like, you know, if you're heading this way, you can run the train up there, back it there, turn it around, and then head it back down. So technically, that works like that. What did Southern Yankee said? I couldn't see. Sounds good, R. I threw a traction tire engine in the maintenance in progress. Whew. So yeah, that's just what I'm thinking. But there's so many. Yeah, I say really. I'm probably gonna spend the next hour just down here thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Bernstein. I'm going to try to make it that 072, but I'm going to get 072 switches maybe so I can make that little Y or something. Then I can put like a little signal tower, kind of like a whole, it will feel like a yard down there, you know? So that'll be interesting. And imagine the cool camera angles that'll make for it. It'll be really interesting to see what happens. Phantom AFOL. No, I've never owned any Williams locomotives, but I have 2 box cars by Williams, and I really like them a lot. They're really well made. Oh, really, NEC? I saw the CNJ Heritage Unit for the second time ever. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens with the... Hey, 50 likes already. Thank you, everybody. Dan says, all right, Corey, have to head out. See you later, Dan. I think that's the first time I've ever saluted someone on stream. Is that the way we're going to end videos from now on? A new R's Trains tradition? What the heck? How many coins is it going to take to get this thing going? How about... I didn't even put it in! I think it's rigged. Bernsey, you're telling me you got an extension on your massive layout now? Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that extension. I don't know. There's so many different possibilities to really work with. It's going to be interesting. It will be interesting, though. It'll be a lot of fun, though. It really will. What would be fun is to kind of build a trolley line that kind of goes right up to the transformer, so it would go like this. So, you know, as the upper loop goes, oh, look, it's me. Oh, look, now you get that infinite... Wait, I'm waiting for it to start now. Yeah, look, it's the infinite thing. Anyway, so as the upper loop would go around, I guess you could have maybe a little trolley track come around, come down here, bump, and then go back. I'm not sure. There's so much to work with, but I really want to incorporate a yard and a trolley line to the layout. But I don't know how it's going to go. There's so much to work with here. It really is. I don't think I'll be able to do both, though. The yard, the connection of both loops, and a trolley loop or a trolley line, that'll be really hard, as well as putting in accessories. Ooh. Dan says NS 4000 came up today, and of course it was snowy and icy, so you couldn't go see it or could see it. All right, see you later, Rat. Railfan128 says I did, it didn't. I'll try again. Did it work? Huh? Is something not working? Okay, autocorrect, yeah. Well, yeah, so I'm probably going to wrap up stream at this point. Thank you all for watching for this very long time. We've been going on nearly almost 100 minutes at this point. Crazy to think, so... Del Hudson says, I vote for the industrial seaport extension. That way you can incorporate your ships. Now, the ships aren't scale or anything, Del Hudson. There's so many things to think of, though, because I could add, like, a lot of D&H stuff. Or, I don't know, maybe, like, the Plattsburgh station. I already have a station, but... I don't know, I'll have to think about it. But thank you all for swinging by. It's been a good stream. Definitely... I said this so many times. Does anyone take a shot every time I say definitely? But yeah, it's going. I don't know. That's what's fun. That's what's fun though about building on this stuff, because it challenges your brain. So much different things to think about. So it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be very interesting. Yep. All right. I'll see you guys in the next stream/video. So stay tuned. Bye bye. Man, you guys know I'm gonna be thinking about the extension off camera for like an hour and a